Mo. Now, today back here with another video. I don't even know if I recorded anything yesterday, but that's a whole nother conversation. Today we're to a video called The Darkest YouTuber Incidents. Now, I don't know if we react to a video like this yet. I'm not sure, but we gonna get into this joint. And I'm really just trying to see if this is scary. I seen Aquarius Kenshin on the cover of this joint. I was like, you know what? This actually might be good. But yeah, we just gonna get to this video. Let me make sure I got my volume up. Boom, okay, I got my volume up.
Ash Auk is a social media personality and content creator best known for his comedic videos, pranks, and high-energy on-camera presence across platforms like TikTok and YouTube. He began posting on TikTok in March 2020, where his humorous sketches, public pranks, and exaggerated reactions quickly gained him a large following, eventually amassing over 1.3 million followers. On YouTube, Ash creates longer-form prank videos, vlogs, and comedy-driven content that often centers on challenges and humorous interactions, with some uploads reaching millions of views. He has cultivated a loyal Gen Z audience through his expressive style and chaotic sense of humor. In February 2026, he posted a series of videos claiming to have infiltrated Epstein Island, presented in a lighthearted tone despite the island's dark and disturbing history. One moment in the video became particularly uncomfortable when he approached an older woman in an attempt to troll her, but she responded in an unusual manner, mentioning pizza with a creepy smile on her face, which some online conspiracy theorists interpreted as a coded reference for something involving children.
I don't believe where we just went. I think it's called Little St. James or something.
Little St. James.
Yeah.
What'd you find?
A whole lot. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. No, we actually went on there. You're not gonna say anything though, right?
I don't see.
Yeah.
I've only been to Pizza Pie over there.
And you've never been out? Huh?
I've only been to Pizza Pie.
Pizza Pie? What is that?
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Little St. James Pizza Pie.
Pizza Pie? What does that mean? Wait, hold on. You have pizza?
At Little St. James, there's Pizza Pie.
Oh, but you didn't have that though. But you didn't have none of that, right?
Oh, internet,
Yeah.
brakes.
All right. The brakes are the gas. Because the brakes are on right now.
You guys over?
Huh? Yeah. Born and raised. Yes, sir.
Y'all know that?
Yep. How's it going?
You sound so good.
I don't know. She's scaring me. She's scaring me.
Should be scared if you were late.
What just happened? I don't think she's trolling. What do you mean pizza pie? You know what that means, right? Pizza? It's code word for things. Bro, I
What?
believe her. Like, those are the rich people of the island.
Following the videos, Ash reported experiencing strange occurrences, such as receiving cease and desist emails, feeling that his phone conversations were being monitored, and noticing police vehicles outside his driver's shop.
I gotta go up to my roommate Yusuf's room and record it off his phone, but when I go up there, I don't say a word to him, I'm just mouthing like, yo. I record whatever, I'm showing everything going on, right? I needed some kind of proof. So I'm recording the video, whatever, blah, blah. I get my proof. He's still like, what's going on? I'm like, you know what? I say, fuck it, bro. I already got my video. Yo, I think someone's listening to my phone. I don't know if I'm tripping. Bro, I'm being like mad schizo right now. I told him that my search history was crazy. And what I mean by that is, for the video, I was searching up a lot of crazy stuff, right? Just kind of facts and whatever in general. But then I started searching up, one was the IDF form, one was the Mossad form, one was the CIA form. Now, once I said it out loud to him, on God, literally a few seconds later, I go to record and it stopped.
What the fuck? And now it works. Look, I'm not farming. On God, I'm not farming this.
That's crazy.
All my life, I'm not farming
He
this.
said, I think someone's listening to me and showed me his search history and stuff, and then click record again.
I feel like that's what everybody
While
though. It
these
just got
incidents
more
were
like,
unsettling,
oh,
there is no
what the hell?
verifiable evidence linking them to his
My fault. I
alleged
didn't mean to do
visit
that
to
shit.
the
What
island,
the fuck?
and it remains unclear whether the events were genuine.
I was saying though, I feel like they all be listening to her shit because even when I'm on here and I'm thinking about something, I'm talking about it. Cause some niggas talk to themselves. Why the second I do that, you go to your search history on TikTok or YouTube, actually not even YouTube, just TikTok, right? Fuck around and they sit there and they put anything up there that you was just talking about. I'm not even going to lie. In this case, though, since he's seen something, they want him to know that they're watching this nigga. Like,
and were staged, as is sometimes the case with prank-oriented content creators.
I say get a new phone, but I don't even know if that's gonna work.
Did you lose a lot of money sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel?
Corey Kenshin is a popular American YouTuber and
This is the
content
one I was waiting
creator
for.
known for his energetic personality,
What's gonna be going
humor,
on?
gaming videos, and reaction content, which have earned him over 24 million subscribers.
All right,
On
so
October 6th.
I think I know what this gonna be about. This gonna be about that girl that tried to she tried to basically put allegations on Corey Kenshin.
2017, he uploaded the second part of his playthrough of the Telltale game Batman: The Enemy Within, a choice-driven game where players control Batman
Wait, it might
and
not,
make
it might be.
decisions that significantly impact the story. What Corey didn't realize at the time was that the developers had accidentally included a real-life image of a dead body in the game.
Maybe the same person pulled the trigger.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
What?
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Alright. Review the events of the crime wave. So, what's the.
Y'all blurred it out?
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen.
Dang!
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded.
Oh my.
Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Damn.
In the second episode, Batman can be seen using the Batcave computer to review events from a crime wave, and one of the files shows an open bank vault with a dead body outside it. That body was actually 62-year-old Russian diplomat Andrei Karlov, who had been assassinated at an art gallery in Ankara, Turkey, by a 22-year-old off-duty Turkish police officer. The assassin was killed by nearby police, and the attack was believed to be politically motivated, tied to Russia's involvement in the Syrian civil war. Gamers quickly noticed the image, and the game's developers faced significant criticism. In response, Telltale issued an apology and removed the photo in a later patch. Corey, however, was unaware of the real-life nature of the image and uploaded his video without editing it, likely assuming it was just a standard character model. Since then,
So
his
is this
video
still
has
there?
amassed millions
Like, is the video
of
still up?
views from viewers who also didn't realize they were seeing a real deceased person. The video remains on Corey Kenshin's channel in its original form, uncensored, and still easily accessible today.
Man, I gotta go look for that. I want to see what you're talking about.
Jessie Carr is an up-and-coming travel content creator and YouTuber with around 15,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. Many of her videos feature her traveling to countries like Thailand and Australia to try new experiences and eat foods she has never had before. Often, she travels alone to places she has never visited, which can be risky, especially for a woman. On September 15, 2025, she uploaded a video titled "The Mistake I Made as a Female Solo Traveler," in which she visits Samoa. While exploring the Afu'a waterfall on the island of Savaii, Jessie initially admires the beauty of the waterfall, but soon notices a strange man standing nearby and staring at her. She begins filming in an attempt to avoid the discomfort of him staring, but it doesn't work, and the man eventually approaches, insisting on guiding her around and asking where she is staying while touching her in ways that make her uncomfortable. Jessie changes and enters the water, but the man follows, seemingly waiting for her to get in first.
Gotta be careful not to slip. I feel like that man was like waiting for me to hop in so he could hop in or something. I don't know why. Wow. Look at that. It's so beautiful. It's pretty deep here, I think. so deep. I can't even like touch my feet on the ground anymore. It's a bit scary.
She swims around and enjoys the water for a while, but when he suddenly asks if she wants a tour of a nearby cave, she understandably declines.
There's a lady. Pardon? Over there. Outside. No, dude. The man is telling me that I should go over here. So I'm gonna try it. Because I feel like it would be nice to. Also, the lovely lady I took a photo of, they took photos of me and they were like getting heaps of angles and everything and telling me like if I should put my arm up or arm down and stuff.
He then swims up to her to make small talk, and she politely responds out of caution.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You scared me! Have a good day. Pardon? Oh yeah.
Why is he not saying nothing? Oh, and this nigga's creepy, bro.
25. Pardon? Sorry? A hole. Oh, it's like a cave. Is it a cave? Yeah. I'm okay. You go, I'll follow you.
Fortunately, there were other people at the waterfall, which likely helped prevent the situation from escalating. It remains unclear whether the man was simply being friendly or had more sinister intentions, but his persistent and intrusive behavior made the encounter deeply unsettling.
I mean, if nothing happened to her, wasn't nothing wrong. Y'all just,
Music is one of the best.
I guess y'all just
ways to express
overdoing it, bro.
That's
I'm
why
not
today
even gonna
we're
lie.
gonna do something.
Stephen McCullough, known online as VoteSaxon07, was a small gaming YouTuber whose name became widely known following his involvement in a shocking criminal case. He posted gaming content, including videos of titles like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but his online presence was relatively modest prior to the events that brought him into the public eye. On December 18, 2022, his wife Natalie McNally, a 32-year-old woman who was approximately 15 weeks pregnant, was murdered in her home in Lurgan, Northern Ireland, between 8:50 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Around the same time, a 6-hour gaming stream was being broadcast on McCullough's YouTube channel, which he later pointed to as proof that he was at home and not involved. He contacted emergency services, claiming he had discovered her unresponsive. An investigation quickly began, and although McCullough initially appeared to have an alibi, police continued to question him multiple times. As detectives examined CCTV footage, phone records, and digital forensic evidence, inconsistencies began to emerge. He was brought in for further interviews under caution as investigators worked to piece together the timeline of events. Authorities later determined that the supposed live stream was actually pre-recorded several days earlier and scheduled to play as if it were live, undermining his alibi.
Damn. You going to jail, buddy. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'll see what you're doing, Boston. Turn my face to say it all. Yeah, I feel close up first time.
Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame. So, by all means, talk amongst yourselves. I could use my phone to dip in every now and again and check it, but I've decided that I kind of hate live streams where people just sit and read comments and go, "Oh my God, yes, ask me questions better." And also, if I go on my phone for too long, I'll end up just scrolling through TikTok.
With this key discovery, the case against him strengthened significantly. On January 31st, 2023, McCullough was rearrested, and on February 2nd, 2023, he was formally charged with McNally's murder. He was denied bail and remained in custody as the case moved toward trial. In February 2026, his trial began at Belfast Crown Court, where a jury heard weeks of evidence detailing the planning and deception involved in the crime. On March 23rd, 2026, he was found guilty of murdering Natalie McNally. Following the conviction, YouTube terminated his YouTube channel. He is scheduled to return to court in May 2026 to be given the minimum term of his life sentence.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed that, John. That was a little unsettling, but not too unsettling, if it makes sense. Half of the Johns in these videos, like half of the stuff that was in there, it was just over exaggerated. Like the last one before that, with the lady in the cave video, or whatever. That I don't listen. I don't think that man was on anything, because at the end of the day, she didn't get kidnapped or nothing, and yeah, I just don't think he was on that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all be safe out there. Don't be doing that dirt, man. You're always gonna get caught. It's certain stuff nowadays that where like you can get caught regardless of like anything. Try to hide it, hey, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry, man. It's just out there. That's just the way life is now. You can never get away with anything anymore. The type of technology we have, everything is gonna be solved in like under a fucking year. Maybe 3 months, nigga. Like, that's really just how you gotta think. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's the end of the video. It was nice speaking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? We out. We dipping.